What's up, wonderful people? I'm back with another new video for you all. I hope every one of you is doing absolutely fine. So this is our new intro dialogue for the channel. So most of you in the last video told me to change the intro and the intro dialogue. So with on your request only I changed this. I also wanted to change this, lekin ye ki I was fine with it, but still on your suggestion I did this. So anyways guys, thank you for supporting the last video. I got such great responses and comments from you all, and our video few hours back only it touched 1000 plus views. So thank you so much for that. Seriously man, I can't express my happiness in the words right now. So I have a small request for you all. Make sure to watch this video till end and make sure to complete 35 plus likes on this video, because I am going to do some crazy thing on this helmet within upcoming or 4 or 5 days. Most probably within a week I'll do some crazy experiment on this. I don't know whether this experiment will be successful or not, that you will see, but support zarur rakhna. Keep this unbreakable support as you supported the previous video. So well, most of you asked me that you purchased the bike, you didn't give proper information about it. Why did you purchase the new one or the second hand? Mostly similar comments were coming like this. And if you purchase the second hand, then why second hand? You had better options like classic, Himalayan, standard, even you had Dominar 400, Duke 390, but still why did I prefer this one? I'll talk about this. I also made video on this when I unveiled my bike almost 6 months back. So if you haven't watched that as well, make sure to watch that. It's in the iCard. So before starting with the video, I have a product to unbox over here. Let's unbox this quickly. So most of you have guessed it right and some of you have guessed it wrong. As I uploaded the story on my Instagram, if you are still not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me on Instagram. This is my username. So I keep updating about my daily life on Instagram. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. Let's unbox this product quickly. Hello, let's go. Seriously man, after long I have ordered something from Amazon. Let's find out what's that. Let's unbox this quickly. Finally open ho gaya. Now you have understood ki kya hai ye. This is a chain lube, and what else we have? Yes, chain cleaner plus chain lube. This is from the company called Kangaroo, and let's find out what's this. Yes, we have got a brush, chain cleaning brush, and a bill inside. Let's throw the box away. So these are two products which I ordered. So this costed me around 600 rupees for these three. So I'll tell you the use of this product. One is the chain cleaner and one is the chain lube I ordered for the bike. I wanted the module as well, but module is very costly. It's totally not in my use right now, but I read about this product only, so after that only I ordered this after reading the good reviews. If you're still interested to buy this, I'll leave the link down in the description so you can check that out, but still I don't suggest this product right now, because first I'll use this, after that only I can give you my feedback on this. So chalo, let's come back to the main topic. Well, now let's come back to the main topic. Why did I purchase Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350? That too second hand, and over these bikes I will be talking about. First of all, I want to tell I am not discriminating or insulting any bike. Every bike is good in its segment. So everyone has their own personal choice or needs. So again, it's upon the person's choice. So you can't pass negative comments on that. So I hope this point is clear to you all. So first of all, if we talk why did I purchase the second hand bike? Well, my budget was very less. And the second reason is that I was not experienced in city riding and all, so that's why I thought second hand would be the best to start. And as I told you right now, ki budget was less, so under 1 lakh rupees Royal Enfield Thunderbird, that to second hand is very difficult to get. And the model I have is the 2016 BS3 model, and somehow I bargained. The second hand dealer was selling me that bike around for 1,05,000, but bargained and he sold me for around for 95,000 rupees. So that's the reason. And if you buy the first hand Thunderbird, it's around 1,90,000 something like that. I am talking about the price of Delhi showroom. So that's the reason I went with the second hand. And second reason, as I told you, I am not experienced in the riding, so second hand vehicles are good to start. So first of all, if we come on to the first bike, which is Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350X. So most of you were telling me ki why didn't you go with the Royal Enfield Thunderbird X? So almost the both bikes are similar, but there is a only few differences, like the both of them offer different color schemes. Like in the Royal Enfield Thunderbird X, in the picture is also here, whereas in the Thunderbird normal one you get these type of colors. So that's the, but I like the color schemes on the Thunderbird X, and one of my favorite colors is the roving red, which is right here. Though, as I told you, the first reason for not choosing Thunderbird X is the handlebar. The handlebar position is almost like the classic and the standard models. The handlebar position is like this, whereas in the Thunderbird the handlebars are raised upwards, so it gives me a comfortable riding position, and seats are more comfortable on the Thunderbird as compared to the Thunderbird X. So that's the second reason I chose the Thunderbird. And the third reason is whole matte black finish. I didn't like whole matte black finish on the bike, so I wanted a chrome finish as well. Mirrors, speedometers, handlebars, indicators, headlights, only the engine is matte black. And if we come on to the another reason is the wheels, the rims of the wheel. So Thunderbird offers you the spoke wheels, and the Thunderbird X offers you the alloy wheels. But I have the problem with alloy wheels is that I personally don't like them, and if it breaks, then repairing or changing the rims will cost you very high. Like alloy rims will cost you around, if you want a good quality alloy rims, then it will cost you at least 9 to 10,000 rupees as per my research. Whereas spokes are very stronger and flexible than alloys. So if one spoke breaks, then you can replace it within 5 to 10 rupees per spoke. So that's the reason I didn't go with the Thunderbird X. So I hope you got the point. Now we come on to the second bike, which is classic and the standard. Both are almost similar bikes, just few differences. So I am comparing only BS3 models over here. So first of all, classic and standard both lacks in features like no fuel meter, tachometer, side stand alarm, hazard lights. At least in the BS3 they should have given fuel meter. Now they are offering in the BS6 models low fuel indicator is there in the BS6 models. But again, as I told you, I am comparing only the BS3 models. So there were more features on the Thunderbird as compared to the classic and standard. Yeah, like you get tachometer, side stand alarm, hazard switch. Now the Royal Enfield has removed hazard switch from the normal Thunderbird in the BS4 model. I don't know why did Royal Enfield did this. So these, and main thing is the fuel tank capacity. The fuel tank capacity on the classic and standard are around 13 to 13.5 liters, whereas Thunderbird is having 20 liters massive fuel tank. On a single fuel tank in Thunderbird you can ride up to 500 to 700 kilometers very easily. And the another thing comes is the seating position. Again, as I told you, in the same problem with the Thunderbird X, the same problem with the classic as well. So classic and standard offer these kind of riding position, and classic and standards are almost common in the all Indian roads right now. As I told you, I am comfortable with the riding position of Thunderbird only. I was not comfortable with the position of classic and standard models. So that's the reason I didn't go with the classic and the standard models. And yeah, I forgot to cover one more thing. Whereas by default in the Thunderbird you get LED lights, whereas you don't get LED lights on the classic and the standard models. There's one more point you have to know. But I know aftermarket you can do all these kind of modifications and all, but I didn't want such kind of stuff. So I hope I covered this as well. Now if we come on to the next bike, which is Himalayan. So most of you were asking me to Himalayan पे भी जा सकते थे आप. So most of you were telling कि you didn't choose Himalayan. Himalayan is also a good bike. So what's bad with the Himalayan? Himalayan is actually a very good bike, but it's mainly made for the adventure purpose. So I am not kind of a person to do adventures and all. I wanted a bike in which I can do city riding, highway riding. So Thunderbird was perfect for that. Though the posture of the Himalayan bike was very comfortable for me. Very high seats, the seats, everything was comfortable. I didn't like the looks on the Himalayan, especially the white color. Now the dual tone colors are there. I personally like them, like the red and black as in the Thunderbird X. So again, Himalayan is an adventure motorcycle, so I don't want an adventure motorcycle, as I told you. Now we'll talk about the next bike, which is the Dominar and the Duke 390. They are almost similar. So Dominar is a proper sports cruiser, whereas the Duke 390 is the street sport bike. But at the time both are very costly. As I told you, I was out of the budget at that time. Still most of you were telling me to buy the Dominar and the Duke 390. Both of these two bikes are really out of my budget. Even in the second hand they costed me around 1,30,000, 40,000 like that only. So that's that's why I was not able to buy with that. And even I didn't want to buy Duke 390 and the Dominar, seriously. But I wanted to test ride this the new Dominar which they launched in the 2019. I heard lot of good reviews about that bike, but still I didn't get a chance to test ride that bike. I'll test ride that soon. Now this is all the bikes about which you asked reasons, so I covered all these bikes. So now we come on to the next question. Why did I choose Royal Enfield brand only? I had other brands like TVS, KTM, Bajaj. Then still why I chose Royal Enfield? Because Royal Enfield is one of the oldest motorcycle company in India, and its service center is almost spread all over India. So if anything happens with the bikes, we can go to the nearest service center as quick as possible. And I am also a big fan of Royal Enfield, and this is the second bike in our family. So basically I have 20-year-old Bullet which is Machismo 350. It's still lying in my parking right now. It's not in use. I like the thump on the Royal Enfields, whereas in the other bikes I don't like that much, as I am attracted towards Royal Enfield's thump. So that's the power of Royal Enfield. I am not disgracing any other brands. Every brand is good in its segment, but personally I like Royal Enfield only. So I hope I answered all your questions that you have asked. So make sure to give 35 plus likes on this video, as it gives me a lot of motivation. Please guys, in the last video you supported me a lot. I didn't expect this much of support, and I still believe that you will support this video as well. So make sure to hit the 35 plus likes. As I promised you, in the next video I'll come with the crazy thing that I told you in the beginning, that helmet wala I'll do. So 35 plus likes kaise bhi pahuncha dena. Take care guys, I'll see you in the next video very soon.